and welcome to the show here. We're trying to get the YouTube part working, ladies and gentlemen. So, shit. Okay, well, we're not going to end this stream. We're going to record. Okay, well, we can't do that. Okay, so how's everybody doing out there? We're on live. Hopefully, it's working on the YouTube part. Okay. Home. There we are. Okay, go. Okay, well, now we're going to end this stream. We're going to record. There we are. Okay. Can't do that. Okay. So how's everybody doing out there? We're on live. Hopefully, it's working on the YouTube part. Okay. There we are. Okay, go. Okay, well, now we're going to end this stream. We're going to record. There we are. So how's everybody doing out there? Uh-oh. Hello. Well, I'm gonna see if I can fix that. All right, never mind. Okay, I think we're about to go here. Okay. So how's everybody doing out there? I changed streams. I wanted to try this one to see how this goes. Well, I'm gonna see if I can fix that. All right, never mind. Okay, I think we're about to go here. Okay. So how's everybody doing out there? I changed streams. I wanted to try this. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the problem is here, but we'll have to fix that in a few minutes here. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see here. Okay. Well, it's not going. So anyway, what's everybody up to tonight? I am doing extremely good. Good. I don't know why it is doing what it's doing there. But I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but it is. It's kind of strange, you know. I am doing extremely good. Good. I don't know why it is doing what it's doing there. But I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but it is. It's kind of strange, you know. I am doing so on a little bit of a delay for some odd reason. Little bit of a delay. Let me see if I can fix the delay. There we go. Now, can you hear me better now? Let me see here. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. A little bit of a delay, but it's doing some weirdo something here. I don't know what it's doing exactly, but it's doing some weirdo stuff here. It's doing some strange stuff here. So what's everybody up to tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Yes. You all know that U.S. Cellular is now owned by T-Mobile. Yes. It's just that I'm running out of ideas to put on here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm running out of ideas. I'm just don't think I should keep this YouTube channel going too much longer. I should just not do live streams anymore. You all know that U.S. Cellular is now owned by T-Mobile. Yes.
It's working good now, ladies and gentlemen. It's working good now. It's not echoing anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm running out of ideas. I'm just don't think I should keep this YouTube channel going too much longer. I should just not do live streams anymore. You all know that U.S. Cellular is now owned by T-Mobile.
We'll just keep that volume down so we don't have the echoing much anymore. If you can all hear me out there, please tell me. Please tell me. Let me get the live chat back in here. Okay, there we go. Got one person at least in here. So, yeah, I've been running around working at my crappy job, which I'm not gonna say no more about that because I don't want to get in trouble for defacing the company and all that jazz, you know. But anyway. Things are going really poor for me right now. Poor. Job is going bad. You know, and all that stuff, you know, job is going bad. Things like that, you know. But I'm doing pretty good in my life. Christmas is coming up soon. We got September, October, November, 3 more months to go. And you're going to see Christmas tunes coming on the radio. And you're going to see this, and that, and all that stuff, you know. Job is going bad. Christmas songs, you know, and all that. Christmas decorations going up soon. Thanksgiving, turkey, stuffing, all that. Gravy, all the good stuff making me hungry. And all that good stuff, you know. All the fun stuff that you can imagine, you know. So you see the 2 QR codes on the screen there, okay? You do see that on the screen. That helps support this channel, okay? You see it on the bottom and you see it on the top, okay? The top left where it says 720, okay, where it says please support, okay? If you want to make a donation, click on it's saying it won't go on Facebook. I'm not worried about Facebook too much. Anyway. So you can support me there if you'd like to, and click and click. Click and click. So there. Boom. I think I like this Restream better than the StreamYard. But who knows? Put your comments in here if you want to say anything tonight. If you want to say anything, you can talk. This is an open thing here where you can get comfortable and talk and visit and rant and rave and scream and yell, but no cussing. No cussing allowed. CUSSING. No cussing allowed in here. You know, you'll be out. Gone. That's it. Out of here. Sorry for my attire tonight. You know, you'll be out of here. Blocked, gone, finished, kaput. So there you go. I'm going to change the color a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to change it a little around here. No. So anyway, I am doing great, and I'm doing fine. SmackDown tonight is in Dublin, Ireland. Yes, they're not live. Everybody's asleep, and I think everybody's in bed in Ireland. Everybody's in bed. But I want to ask all you all out there a question. Okay, I was reading this on Instagram and on X and on Facebook. SmackDown is going to start an hour and a half earlier. It's going to start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, no. Because I remember about a month and a half ago on Netflix, they started Raw at 6:30 p.m. Then when I turned it on at 8 on Monday, it was all recorded. No. That's when the NBC News is on. So you want to stop watching our NBC News to watch Raw? I like to watch it 8 p.m. on Monday because there's nothing else on television. There's nothing else on. No. There's nothing else on TV. No. That's when the NBC News is on. So, there's nothing else on television. So why would you put Raw on at 6:30 p.m.? You were just getting home from work, and dinner time and cooking and family and the kids and all that. Mommy, and all that jazz, So 8 p.m., keep it that way. There's no, people are working at night and everything else. And so drop in the chat here, right where it says type a message, right there. Put in there how you feel about Raw going to 6:30 p.m. from what I read. 6:30 p.m.? That don't make any sense to me, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have to wait and see on that, how that works. And you all know Peacock NBC has lost WWE. Gone, kaput. They're going to ESPN in September for the WrestlePalooza. Yep, NBC has lost a family member. Well, I'm guessing, now I'm not an expert on this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm saying that NBC Universal still has Raw, still has SmackDown on USA, which is still good for NBCU. CW, which is good for them, brings in Raw. No. NXT, I'm sorry. I watch that on Tuesday night. So, and then Monday on Netflix. And if you don't subscribe to Netflix, you cannot see it. I learned that. I learned the hard way about that. So, anyway. I'm trying to do a fun live stream, but it seems like to me nobody wants to come on here either. What am I supposed to talk about? I don't want to hear anybody come on here and say, oh, Gene, you got to talk about this. Oh, Gene, you got to talk about that. I just want to make it like when you listen to the radio, when you hear talk radio, they just open up a subject and they just go with it. That's what I've been trying to do since 2020. But it seems like nobody wants to listen to this either. And this is what I'm trying to do, make it sort of like a radio talk show sort of a thing, where you can come on here and just say your piece, say your thing, and there you go. But nobody wants to do that on this channel. Anything that I try to do, is like pulling teeth with the community out there, and that's why I hardly do live streams anymore, because of this reason. And I'm not complaining, I'm not bitching, I'm not blowing or cussing or effing or being, or A-ing or all that jazz, all that stuff, It is, just a statement. So I'm here if you want to join in, if you want to have fun and all that stuff. I'm going to probably end this a little early because I thought I'd get some viewers on here. I had two, you know. I don't know. I do not know anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I don't. So, I don't know anymore. So, anyway, I'm not going to do anything bad. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. So, how do you all feel about that, ladies and gentlemen? That WWE may bring Raw at 6:30 p.m. Ooh. And how do you all feel about ESPN's having their own streaming service now where you can watch all of the WWE premium live events now? Ew. I got so used to Peacock for the past so many years. Well, at least Peacock will have NBA now. NBC Sports is bringing NBA back, basketball. So we can watch that on Peacock and all the old shows and all that stuff, and all that jazz. And all that stuff. So here is the link I'm putting in the chat room right now. There we go. If you want to join in on the conversation, there you are. There it is. And there you are. If you want to join in on our conversation, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay? You are more than welcome to do so. Okay? Ooh, I can share now. Ooh, isn't that nice? Never could share before. I never could share before. Woohoo! Isn't that nice? Now I can share stuff with you people now. Yay! All right. I'm so happy about that now. Let me see what we got here. Front, back camera. All right. Okay, Mike. Yay, I can share now. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, I am so pleased about that now. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes. So there is the studio link. So if you want to come in and visit and have a latte on us. See the latte right here in this little piece of paper here. Little latte. Buy me a coffee. Buy me a coffee right here in the stream at the bottom. Please support. Buy a coffee. I've never used this before on Restream, so we'll have to see how it works. Please support this channel so I can upgrade this channel to, some fun stuff, and all that jazz. Oh, boy. So, anyway, we're on this stream now for over 1852. 1, 2. Mr. Rod, 1, 2. Tomorrow. Dun, dun. Oh, boy. This is like I've said before on this channel, this is like therapy, ladies and gentlemen. I get on here, I can yell, scream, vent, whatever you want to call it, and all that stuff, so much fun on this thing. It's like a delay on YouTube, more or less. It's like a 30-second delay because what I said earlier is now just getting on YouTube. And so there you go. There's the studio link. But they don't have a referral link on here, so they don't. So we can't refer you Okay, let me put this little message up here on the screen there. It says, never miss a comment. Click on a chat message to display on the screen. That's for my end. So, that's for my end. There we go. That's my end. Now, here is the link. There we are. That is, you see on the bottom of the screen there, that is where if you want to join in the studio, you're more than welcome to come in and join in and have some fun and visit and talk and gab and all that good stuff. So that's the studio. There you go. And we're on YouTube Live. Not very often, but we are on YouTube Live. Live. Yes. So there you go. I'm having so much fun with this thing. We've been on for 21 minutes now, not an hour. But we are going to be on here till 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. So there you go. And what I'd like to ask all of you out there, okay, and please put in the comments. Please put in the chat. I forgot what I was saying now. Okay. Okay, we're back. So basically, I just try to have some fun on here. I also want to talk a little bit about memories. Those of you out there who are like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, who really have had a lot of memories in your life, like your grandparents or your mom and dad, or Thanksgiving dinners and holidays and parties and things like that, growing up with all that fun. And you go to your grandparents' house and you have Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner or just a Sunday or a weekend dinner, things like that. And I'm not trying to push religion or anything like that on anybody. But it's just because the holidays are coming up soon. And I'm going to be 56 in another week, in another 2 weeks. Not next week, but the following Saturday. And I know I'm going to get probably a lot of birthday wishes. I probably am not, but there is this one YouTuber who I really, 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 really appreciate. He is the nicest YouTuber, one of them anyway, one of the nicest YouTubers I've ever went on a live stream. His name is Matthew. And Matthew is a guy who I occasionally come and busted his live stream to see how he's doing. I follow him, and he really is a nice guy. He's one of my favorite, one of them. Oh, there's Bob. There's Bob. Bob is here. Bob is one of my top fans. He just popped in a number 1 there. How are you, Mr. Bob? And, there is Sneed, there is Tito, there is Latrella, there is B. But Matthew, if you're listening to this, if you ever get to see this live stream, please understand that you are well liked, you are well loved, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's give a shout out to Bob. There's Bob. There he is. Well, that's good, Mr. Bob. Yep. I don't come on and do this every week, every day, every hour, every minute, every month, every year. I just do this when I feel like doing this, so there you are. And so, Bob, if you're still here, did you hear? Has everybody heard out there? For those of you just joining in, that ESPN is now starting a streaming service, and WWE is moving all their can't get it out premium live events to there, starting with WrestlePalooza. From what I heard, that used to be an ECW event. So they're bringing that back, from what I read, and they're bringing that back, and they're putting WrestlePalooza on ESPN streaming. I wonder how much that's going to cost. I wonder how much that's going to cost. I wonder. They haven't said pricing yet. Ooh, well, plan to gig down. Well, everybody's doing that for some reason. I'm not a tech expert, as you know, but when I was at one of our local malls, there's an Xfinity store in there, and somebody was returning their internet device. What is this? Oh, Tim. Hi, Tim. How are you? There's Tim. What happened here? Wait a minute. Oh, did I get somebody? Oh, I might have got somebody to support the channel. Okay, that's good. Official Tim Tech is in the building. Oh, Tim, welcome. As Tim, as Bobby knows, and a lot of people know, that's wrapping it up in church. I'm a low budget, no budget content creator. So please understand that I'm not techie on these things, and I'm not. Did I get somebody in here? Hold on. I might have gotten someone who supported me. Ooh, which is good. When I got one supporter for Buy Me a Coffee. But I can't seem to figure this out here. Well, let me see how I can do it. Oh, yeah, I can do it right on the thing here. All right, Mr. Tim. Well, I can do that for you. Add. And hold on, Tim. Wait a minute. And change chat modes and review and remove chat messages and hide. Okay, that's standard. All right, Tim. You are now officially the wrench. So there you go. Tim is now in there. Okay. I don't choose anybody here, but I think I did get somebody who's supporting me here. I think I got somebody here. I don't know. I can't tell exactly how to do that. Let me put this back in there. There we go. Okay. There we go. There you are. Okay. Now, what I was saying earlier was, let me check this out here. How do I bring this? No, we are not going to do this. Wait a minute, bring me back in here. Okay, we're back. Let me pop out the message here. Hold on, we got a problem here. Hold the phone here just a minute. Price for my cable. Oh, all right. Hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get the people back. Okay, there we go. Okay. Woo. Yeah, that's what everybody's is now for some reason. I'm trying to get the chat thing back. Hey, hold on a minute here. I want to pop out the chat. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a tech expert, ladies and gentlemen. So please understand that I'm not a tech expert. Okay. So I am not an expert on any of this stuff here. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Something's going wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on 1 minute here. Okay, wait a minute. Am I back here? Oh, here I am. There we go. Okay. Had some little bit 220, and me and Tim called in and made it lower. Okay. Good. I wish our bill was that much. I wish the hell our bill was that much. Now wait a minute here. I may have somebody here. So let me see something here. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now we're back. Okay. I wish my cable bill was that low. So there you go. I wish mine was that low. Whew. Man, I'm telling you. So what I was saying earlier was about the Christmases, the Thanksgivings, and opening up the presents. See, when I was growing up in our family, ladies and gentlemen, years ago, back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, we would there you go. We used to come home from a family Christmas holiday party. Dad would go to bed. Mom and I would my sister would take the jackets off, get all situated and everything. Mom would say, okay, now, you can open one gift tonight, Christmas Eve, and then you can go to bed and then get up and open up everything else. So we did. We actually did that. I got up around like 5 a.m. in the morning, and there were all the presents around the tree. And I would put on the tape recorder. I had my little cassette recorder sitting right next to the tree with a Christmas tape in there, and we had cassettes back then. I knew what an 8-track was, but the 8-track tape players were expensive. So Mom would get one of those little cassette tape players, little cheapo things, like $20, whatever it is. And family. And we'll open up the presents, and the Christmas tape will be playing, and breakfast, and all that stuff. Now in our family, we don't even do that anymore. It's kind of sad that families don't do much of that much anymore, but what can you do? What can you do? We have to go over to somebody else's house to celebrate Christmas with them coming over here, But what can you do, I guess? Boy. All right. Well, we're into 34 minutes of this show, and we have 2 watchers so far. 2 watchers. I'm a girl watcher. Do, 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 do. Okay, nothing. Okay. So everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing fine. I don't want to stay on here too long. Somebody supported me because there's a 1 up here. I don't know what that 1 means exactly. So on my end, I do not know exactly what that means. Okay. So we'll have to find out when this stream ends if I've got a person that supports. Now, those of you who are Eagles now, for those of you who are Eagles fans out there, I'm following the Eagles score. My team last night at Carolina Panthers had a preseason game. We were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, those of you Steelers fans out there, please don't get offended. Don't get offended now. You all had 16. We all had 10. We were getting up there, you know. We were, but nope. You Pittsburgh fans out there killed us. So, on you. Oh, well. Now, I'm looking at the Eagles score here from CBS Sports. It says Eagles 6, Jets 3. Second quarter, it's almost over. Okay. So 2 seconds left in the second quarter. Eagles 6, Jets 3. Just want to update you all on that. So there you go. All right. I'm going to update you all on that. You know. So we had 4 in here, 2 left. So, all right, I'm going to end it, ladies and gentlemen. When we get to 40 minutes, I'm going to end the stream and just take a long pause, a long rest, a long everything, and just so. So all you Steelers fans out there, all you Eagles fans out there, there you go. There you are. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've had enough of this for the night. We don't do data caps anymore. No, from what I've heard, they don't. No. So we have 2 more minutes left of the show, and then it's going to be over. Over and done. So I hope somebody supported me with like $10. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be beautiful if you supported me with $10. Now, up here in the corner where my pointer is, see the pointer up there? Let me get rid of my Instagram goofs. And I'll show you. See up here in the upper right where it says live? Well, up here in the corner, you see a please support thing up there. You can click on that, or at the bottom of the screen, you can click on that. And I have a 1 up here. So I don't know if anybody supported that or not on my end. So I have to check that when we end this stream in about 5 or 10 minutes to see if anybody supported me. I hope so. I hope so. Can't put this on StreamYard. Cannot do that. Cannot do that on StreamYard. So let's take a look here. A minute here. Yes, we can. So there you go. I think it's Buy Me a Coffee, I think. Buy Me a Coffee. I think that's what it is. But the other one at the left-hand corner there, it says please support. That's Cash App. So that's my Cash App. Let me see if I still even got my Cash App to begin with. So I'm hoping you guys still support me there. Let's take a look. We'll go back to YouTube in a minute or two here. Cash. There's Cash App. Okay, we're just checking it out here. Gene Poe. Okay, next. Okay, we're going to check my Cash App and see 144. Okay. We're going to check to see if my Cash App has anything in it. Okay, nothing. Okay. Okay, nothing. Okay, I thought you supported me somehow. But anyway, so I just want to know exactly how you all feel about ESPN now doing the WWE premium live events. Now, I was reading on Instagram that WWE Nick Khan, not Tony Khan. Tony Khan is WWE, is AEW, Nick Khan is WWE. Now, Vince McMahon, he sold the company to TKO, who owns the UFC stuff. So that was his fault. That was his fault for that. So, and it was probably Nick's idea to move Raw to Netflix and to put all this stuff on ESPN's. So on ESPN's. So there you go. That was their fault. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it for this evening. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for having me here, Bobby and Tim and all them. Thank you all. Have a great evening. Have a great night. We will talk